Haley announced. "Do come in, Dr. Higgins," the maid said. Haley followed the maid to the living room, grand-looking, with dark wood paneling on one wall, bright wallpaper on the others, tall ceilings, and plenty of electric lights. It had been many years since Haley had been to this residence, and much of the decor had changed, presumably at Sally Hartigan's hand. Ginger's stepmother was an energetic force of nature, and with Louisa, the apple hadn't fallen far from the tree. "Haley!" Haley stood as Ginger entered the room, looking almost otherworldly. Glamour and sophistication came easily to some women, and Ginger reigned supreme among them. Her gown fell in sleek waves over a slender hourglass form. Her shoulder-length red hair, which always drew the eyes, was pinned expertly on a perfectly shaped head. As a pathologist, Haley noticed cranial structure. Long diamond earrings, and Haley was certain the diamonds were real, hung from delicate lobes. Haley would have shrunk into the shadows if she had suffered from a lack of self-esteem. But Ginger had a way of sharing the spotlight with those beside her, and her smile quickly pushed away such thoughts. "Haley!" Ginger took Haley's arm. "You look fabulous." "It's you that looks fabulous," Haley said as she embraced her friend. "We will agree that together we are fabulous," Ginger said. "Oh, Haley, it's been such a long time." 4 years since my last stay in London. I did mean to come back to Boston before now, but leaving the family for so long is difficult. I'm just happy that Louisa is finally going through with an engagement." Louisa Hartigan had broken many hearts. Samantha often reported on society events, and Haley was kept up on the latest trail of suitors over toast and coffee at breakfast times. "This gentleman must have something special," Haley said. "Mr. Harold Forrester, a successful businessman, made his fortune in railroads and other ventures. Louisa must be truly in love, as she's a real bear now, preparing for her wedding, which is going to take place at Tremont Temple Baptist Church. Sally isn't any better." Ginger lowered her voice. "What a splendid opportunity to go out tonight. Sally and Louisa have kept me busy these last 2 days since I arrived. Coming so quickly by aeroplane has made me more fatigued than I remember being after a longer journey by ship. That time shift is much harder to adjust to this way." "I'm just glad you're in town, and I'm happy to accommodate your schedule," Haley said. "Are you ready?" Ginger held out her embroidered clutch purse. "As I'll ever be." They hadn't quite reached the door when a female voice cried, "Ginger!" Rapid footsteps followed down the stairs. "Ginger, what are you doing? There's still so much to do." Belatedly, Louisa's eyes registered Haley's presence. "Do I know you?" Haley smiled widely, the only way she could, as God himself had given her a wide jaw. She reached out her hand. "Haley Higgins. I was your father's nurse in his last days. We met again when you and your mother visited London. I was a student at the medical school, taking advantage of Ginger's hospitality." "Oh, yes," Louisa said slowly. "I remember now." Her eyes darted from Haley to Ginger, then narrowed accusingly on Ginger. "Are you leaving me?" "Just for a couple of hours, love," Ginger said. "It's opening night for Whispers of Deceit, and Haley was able to secure tickets." "They sold out very quickly," Haley added. Louisa's eyes were piercing at that moment, like a wild goose, and someone who didn't know Ginger like Haley would worry that Louisa could coerce her to stay behind. As it was, she gave it a shot. "I've seen it," Louisa said, raising her chin. "A preview matinee for dignitaries. It's not all it's cracked up to be. I wouldn't waste your time. The villain—" Ginger raised a palm. "Don't tell us." She gave Louisa a quick hug before nudging Haley toward the door. "I'll be back before you know it." As the crow flew, the Schubert Theater was almost directly south of the brownstone on Beacon Street, just south of the Common. But by motor car, Haley had to drive around the park and through it on Charles Street to reach the south end of Tremont Street. It was a pleasant drive through the greenery of the parks, the Common to the left, and the public gardens with their large pond, a sanctuary for many birds.